Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 17th. Today we are going to be covering personality, self-esteem, and finishing up anything that we needed to from yesterday. So if you take a look at our agenda, you're probably at home today. So number one is just watching the screencast. Number two is to finish up yesterday's assignments, which was on emotional first aid, watching the video, and answering the first few questions on the assignment, using the information from the article to answer the final question, and then submitting that assignment on Schoology. So please take care of that first if you need to, and then move on to today's topic. The slideshow that I have linked, I'm also going to link a screencast. It's a pretty lengthy slideshow, but today we'll be going up to slide 26. And then we'll cover the rest of it the following day. So you can stop at slide 26. I believe that's the right one. So the slideshow will cover different personality traits and self-esteem, of course. And then this letter B under 3 has the personality test and reflection questions. So I'm going to open this up. I actually have it open right here. So I'm calling this the 5-minute personality test. There are so many different personality tests out there. You can take a test based on your name, your favorite color. Honestly, the list is endless. There's hundreds of them. This is just one test we're going to take today that compares your personality to the personality of either a lion, an otter, a golden retriever, or a beaver. This is a very popular test. A lot of people have done this one in the past. So when you pull up the slideshow, it says you will need a piece of paper and a writing utensil. You can print this out if you want. If you want to just keep track of it on a blank piece of paper, you can do it that way. If you were here in class, we would be doing this together on paper. All right, so the second slide is just a little video that introduces you to those 4 animal traits. And as you watch the video, try to think about which trait you might be: the lion, otter, golden retriever, or beaver. Okay, so this is the test. So if you look at the instructions on the top of the sheet, that's really small. It says, I look at my cheat sheet. It says, choose the item in each line that is most like you and put a 4. So you're going to look at line 1 to begin with. So your choices are likes authority, enthusiastic, sensitive feelings, or likes instruction. So that of those 4 traits, the one that describes you the most would be a 4. The term that is next most like you will get a 3, and then a 2, and then the trait that is least like you will give a 1. So across row number 1, you will have a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay? And then you'll move down to row 2 and do the same thing. Takes charge, takes risks, loyal, and accurate, which describes you, which is most like you in most situations, most of the time. Okay? So you'll go through all 10 rows, and then when you get to the bottom of each column, or after you're done with line 10, you're going to add up your columns. Okay, so I'll have a total for my lion category, a total for the otter, golden retriever, and beaver. Okay, so obviously whatever I score the highest in would be the trait that I am most similar to. So what does this mean? Okay, go to the next slide. And if column 1 was your highest number, you're most like a lion. If column 2 was your highest number, you're most like an otter. Column 3 would be the golden retriever, and column 4 would be the beaver. So, and you might have a tie, because chances are you aren't like 100% otter or lion or beaver. You have a few traits from some of these, from all of them actually. So I'm a very strong golden retriever. So my highest number would be in column 3. And so if I look at, I'm just going to use that one as the example. So the golden retriever, there's a short description and then some strengths and weaknesses and limitations. So the golden retriever is good at making friends. They're very loyal. If you have a golden retriever dog, you will know that. These traits are just like the animals. Retriever personalities do not like big changes. They like to feel safe and secure. They can be very sensitive. They're very caring. They have deep relationships, but usually only a couple of close friends. They want to be loved by everyone. They look for appreciation. They work best in a limited situation with a steady work pattern. So I can say that is very much like me. Some strengths, they tend to be helpful, calm, and reassuring. Weaknesses, they might be indecisive. That is me 100%. I cannot make decisions. Indifferent, I don't know, I don't care. Unable to express their emotions, and too soft on people. And some of their limitations, seeing the need to be more assertive and holding others accountable. Okay, so if I was like 100% golden retriever, that would describe me. A lot of this does, honestly. Should I be more assertive? I probably should in a lot of situations. And holding others accountable, yeah, I'm a softie. If you turn in work late, I'm giving you credit, right? I might not even mark it down late. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, so that's the next part, figuring out which animal trait you are. And then the last section is the assignment, which asks you to reflect on your personality type. So I want you to identify the strongest personality type. So which animal? For me, it would be golden retriever. And name 3 things based on this personality test that you have or you are good at. Number 3, what is your weakest personality trait? Which animal? So what would be the lowest number? And then name 2 things based on this animal trait that you might have to work on if you have to cooperate with a group. So think about some differences that might come up between your personality and people with a different personality type. And number 5, identify at least 5 words or terms that describe your personality. And so it looks like this. Okay, so your strongest type, 3 things that you're good at, your weakest animal type, 2 things that you might struggle with or have to work on if you are required to work in a group situation, which could be like a group project. It could be on a team. It could be at a workplace. And then 5 words to describe you. Okay, so that's the personality test. Let me go back to the agenda. Oops. Okay, as you continue through the slides, the slides will direct you to stop and take the personality test, and then you'll continue back to the slides. And then you'll get to this section that says Love Yourself More. This is a video from a motivational speaker named Brendan Burchard. 12-minute video on loving yourself more, so tying this into self-esteem. And then there's a couple of questions to respond to as well. The video is linked here. It's also linked on the assignment itself, and it's probably linked in the slideshow as well. I always try to give you several ways to find things. Okay, so that's today. Finish up yesterday, go through today's slides and assignments, which is the personality tests and reflection questions, and then the video and reflection on the self-esteem video. And as always, if you have any questions, please send me an email. I have submitted your progress reports, so please, that I don't want to prohibit you or prevent you from, I should say, inhibit you from turning in late work. I can still change your grade. So if you do submit some late work, just send me an email saying, hey, Mrs. Henry, I turned in this, this, and this. Can you update my grade? Give me some time to do it, please, but I can update your grade for you. Okay, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow at school. Bye-bye.